Oh no, my terrible luck. Watch now. Okay, I can see myself there. No. Every stream starts this way with me being like, huh. What's happening, Twitch? What are you doing? Okay, we have sound and we have picture. Hello everyone, my name is Allie. I'm from Ok2BeFat because it is okay to be fat. And this is your Yakuza stream. We stream all the Yakuza games. And on occasion some ancillary materials. We're gonna do the Judgment games eventually. I wanted to give a thank you to Tato Seal and Caleb Gill Silverstar for the follows. I appreciate that so much. Let me back in. Okay. I can see it, and it looks good. Forstein, greetings! Greetings to you as well! Hey! How's it going? I did the things that I needed to get duded for today. So for that, I am a superstar. Forstein, you're always a superstar, so there you go. Okay. Huzzah! Indeed! Things are progressing apace. I mean, it's very intricate because the house is small, and so finding a place, packing things is just difficult. But let's not talk about that because that shit is bumming me out, to be honest. So, it looks like I have a sub story, so let's see what that is. Hey, check that out. Sub story time. I put onto my Spotify a playlist because, like, I've been really into the niche micro genre that is people who have never seen JoJo's Bizarre Adventure react to just the openings. It's my literal favorite thing in the world right now. And there's a ton of them, and I watch them. I just love to watch them. And part of the reason why I love to watch them is I just like watching the openings, to be honest. Last stream before the move, Chaotic Cryptid. Yes, we are moving. I should say that. I just started talking about JoJo's because it's the only thing tethering me in myself. It's the only thing I want. It is JoJo's and Yakuza because everything else is a lot. And I'm tired. So I was just like, hey, welcome to the stream. So no chi no sadame. And like, just, that's a fucking Jurors reference. And I just went, yeah, and my announcements right. Ha! Gilded Zed! Hey, welcome. Thank you for the bits. It's us Chaos. Welcome. You're changing the name tomorrow? That's so awesome! Yay! I'm so excited for you. Okay, so yes, this is the last stream before the stream is gonna go dark. So I hope everyone has a really nice time. I don't know exactly when we're going to be able to come back. It depends on amounts of factors that are not in my control. When I know, I will say on Twitter, and that's how you can check. Because I'm sure I'll be very excited about it because I'm gonna miss this. Like, I'm happy that we're moving. I mean, I am some level of anxious about it because it's big and that's a lot, you know, but I'm ready to start fresh and then like start a new chapter, and I think it's gonna be really good for us. But like, oh, the process blows so hard. And like, I gotta be honest, not being able to stream while we're doing it, it's like not the worst, but like it bums me out. I just love doing this so much. Hawk, hey! Aw, I'm gonna miss all of you too. Gilded said I'll miss like, getting to talk to all of y'all and like play these, like, this game series is so awesome. And I just, oh my god, it's so great. And like, I'm not gonna be able to like, I'm just gonna have to read more JoJo's mangas and watch more videos about JoJo's because like, I'm not gonna be able to play Yakuza, and that's gonna like bum me out. I'm like, Yakuza 8 when? Come on. I have this feeling, right? And Josh was like, what is this based on? And I was like, vibes. But my vibes prediction based on nothing is that there'll be an announcement about Yakuza 8 in the last quarter of the year. That's my theory. Sort of based on the timeline of how they tend to put things out. Mostly it's based on vibes and wanting. New name! Yay! You are the one from my dreams. Thank you for the redemption of the Oblivion voice. But yep, it's gonna be a bummer, but hopefully, like, not even hopefully, I know things are gonna be better for me, and that's gonna be awesome, and like, I'll be able to do stuff that I want to do, and it's just gonna be better. But this part sucks. This part sucks. So I'm just like, hey, JoJo's is really great, y'all. There's a man, and he's making all the people melt. It sure is something. Ah, boy. Oh, y'all are so sweet. Oh my gosh. Oh, Shinada-san. Am I glad to see you? Oh, yeah? From the magazine office. Fancy meeting you here. What's up? There's a big emergency going down. Everyone from the office is scouring the streets. It's our chance to score a massive scoop. A scoop, you say? Yeah, the pop idol Michiru Yamazaki is here in Kenichiyo. He's supposed to be meeting a girl on the side, if you catch my drift. We're all busting our butts to find him. Oh, it's through tabloid hunting. Have fun. Mm-hmm. Why are you talking like this doesn't mean a thing to you? Help us, Shinada-san. If you can catch him with that girl on camera, we'll throw you a decent chunk of change. Ooh, really? You do know Michiru Yamazaki, don't you? He's a pop idol from Tokyo who's known for his clean and pure relationship with his beautiful fiancée. Turns out he's a total scumbag. According to my sources, he'll sleep with anything that moves. Doesn't matter whether his targets are married or dating or what. He's a real ass. Even other celebrities have had their girls stolen away. They're afraid to go after him because of his powerhouse agency, so nobody's spoken out. And here's the kicker. There's rumors he's been responsible for... Why? No! Yakuza, never bring up abortion again. Ever. Stop it. Stop it. Get some help. You do not have the range for this, so just don't. That's all. You didn't. Just don't. I fucking forgot about that. Whoa. Sweet. Poor Yak is like, stop it. Don't do that. No, no, no. Bad. Yes, instead of trying to be culturally relevant, you should do what JoJo's does and just make up your own culture and be like, hey man, whatever. Ah, stop, Yakuza, stop. Stop indeed! Well, despite all the rumors, he's slippery when it comes to evading the press. We can never get enough evidence to put him in his place. Anyway, we caught wind that Yamazaki's in town. Being that he's away from his home turf, he's bound to be less wary. We were told he came without his usual posse, so he can meet the mystery girl in private. This is our 1 in a million chance. Okay, I get the picture, but I don't have a clue what this Yamazaki guy looks like. Yakuza needs to be more flamboyantly, amazingly gay. I mean, it's already pretty gay, but yeah, I agree. They could put more of that in there. Majima really is everywhere. I thought you might say that. I have a photo of him right here. Here, memorize this face. This would not work for me. You keep... can I keep this? Because otherwise, I'm not going to remember this instantly. Okay, I would remember the hair, though. As you can see, he has quite a distinctive appearance, so he shouldn't be hard to spot. That is an entire look. Like, memorize this face, and I'm like, yeah, I'll go do that on the moon. That's a thing I can do. Notice that he has a distinctive hairstyle, and remember that? Yes. That I could do. But what would be happening in my head, because I don't do brain pictures, what would be happening in my head is I would be saying to myself the words, tall, pointy hair, angry eyebrows. I wouldn't, like, be able to see them. You know what I mean? It looks like he's got a chicken roosting on his head. Shinada-san, listen carefully. There's no point in taking pictures of Yamazaki on his own. If you spot him, tail him discreetly until he's alone with other girls. Y'all, look at this. They were doing tailing missions this early. Judgment is like, what if tailing missions were a game? I mean, it's not the whole game, but it's a lot of the game. And they're really excessively long, in my opinion. Bad flashbacks. God Pasta, hello! It's just like, if you lose sight of a duder for like a second, the game's like, alert, alert, alert! And you're like, oh my god, Judgment. I guess Yagami has no object permanence. Because it's just like, is the man gone? And it's like, no, sweetie, he went behind a pole. He's still there. They tuned it up in Lost Judgment, and it's better. And then they introduced an absolutely bazoo parkour mechanic that I was like, really? It's just gonna, like, do real weird Assassin's Creed shit now. I mean, this is what I mean when I'm like, they're just gonna put every game inside a Yakuza game. They're like, yeah, we've got Assassin's Creed and Yakuza, look at this guy do parkour. You told the doctor you had a very important thing to do and it was this stream. Aw, that's so sweet. If you can get shots of them going into a hotel or something, it'll be a huge win for us. Y'all are gonna, like... I mean, it would be funny that Yagami has no object permanence, except that it makes a beepy beepy noise that I don't like. That's where I'm like, this has ceased to be amusing! Where could he possibly be, though? Kenichio's a lot of ground to cover. This is part of my mental health plan. Aww, that's such a sweet thing to say. Oh, I did want to say, as a reminder, in case anyone didn't hear it already, if you miss me too hard, I've been archiving everything since Yakuza 0, and it's on my VODs channel. Um, so it's there if you want to watch it. Like, you don't gotta, but, like, you could if you want to. There's a link to that in my pinned tweet, so that's the best way to find it. Um, but yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to archive them. And I also weirdly kind of wanted to get back at YouTube. Just a little. Because, like, y'all, I I've had the worst experience with YouTube. Um, like, I mean, not the worst. People have had worse experiences. But, like, it is just grindingly sucked as a platform. But, like, if you want to make videos, like, it's kind of what there is. And, like, if you want people to see them, which I do. And then, disappointingly, it turned out I actually like making videos, so I'm stuck dealing with fucking YouTube. But, like, I mean, my channel has just been completely borked because they like, they use their auto, or this is my theory, but, like, from my analysis of what they're doing with the algorithm and how they match you with videos is that they use the auto captioning to look for keywords in the videos, and then they match you with people who are using other, like, distinct keywords. Which is, that's a way to do it, like, you know, but the problem is like the words that I'm using to talk about scientific studies, to do like for, because it's not like there's not fat, like, activism on YouTube. It's not like there's not fat people on YouTube. There is. It's not like there's not, like, people doing, like, cool, awesome things. But, like, when I started it, the reason and what I wanted to do was, like, a lot of the people that I had looked up to, and had been real resources for me, when I was first, like, getting into fat liberation, like, it was like a different web era, and, like, links were dying to, like, things that we used to, like, kind of pass around, like, oh, here's your one-on-one resources. Like, it was just people's blogs were going away. There's link rot, you know? And a lot of these people had, like, collated because it was not mainstream in any way. They had collated, like, not just, you know, books and things, but, like, links to scientific studies and things like that, that you could kind of be like, there is proof. And I was just like, well, shit, this is bad. And so I was like, well, maybe if I made little instructional videos and I put, like, the links in the notes, and then it would kind of, like, preserve this in, like, one place. The problem is, no one's really doing that. And so there's no one to pair me with except the people who are talking about BMI. Because, like, people who are doing, like, you know, motivational stuff to help people feel better, or, like, body positive stuff that's more centered around, like, emotions or kind of sharing experiences that they've had, or plus size hauls, like, stuff like that. People aren't saying, like, obesity. They're not talking about BMI. Like, fat people don't talk about BMI to each other. Like, we're, like, fat people, when we talk to each other, we don't talk about the obesity epidemic. That's not what we do. Like, if you want to get a group of fat girls to become friends very quickly, just be like, doesn't Lane Bryant really suck? And then they'll all be friends in, like, 10 minutes. And, like, you know, because the clothing is such an omnipresent kind of thing. I'm sorry about the chat, y'all. I just had a brainwave, and I'm, like, not even looking. I'll look in a minute. I'm so sorry. I was just, like, wanted to finish the thought, because otherwise it will bother me. My brain is in space, and I apologize. But, yeah, so, like, because that's not how fat people talk to each other. It was meant to be, like, resources to debunk fat-phobic kind of talking points. The only other people doing the fat-phobic talking points were fat-phobic people. So my channel got matched with just the fucking worst people. And so then when YouTube's like, was this a good recommendation to you? Did you like this? Then the people who are coming from like my entire personality is that I hate fat girls, YouTube, um, they don't like my content. And so like I don't really think they show it to anybody now. Which is wild because and I'm not monetized. But like what I meant by getting back at them was that like they've put ads on the there are ads on my fat activism basics series. Like it's not being like recommended to people on YouTube, but it gets linked to from other places. And, you, and I guess the YouTube bot whatever noticed that and was like, "Oh, word, this gets some views." And like maybe it's like actual people because it's coming from other websites or whatever. Let's put ads on this. And so people will like come to me and tell me that they got a diet ad on it, and I'm just like, honey, I can't turn it off because I didn't even turn it on. Like, there's nothing I can do. And like, yeah, so I'm just kind of like, ugh. So, in the world's pettiest, most insignificant, and not noticeable revenge, I upload wild hours and hours of stream content that no one watches. No one watches it. And I just put it on YouTube so that, like, you know, I'm, like, storing it. And, like, someone might want to watch it. Like, sometimes I watch them back later just to, you know, see how things are coming across and stuff. You know, like, you gotta review your own performance. But, yeah, so I'm just like, oh, you're gonna put ads on my videos? You put diet ads on my videos? Fuck you. I'm uploading 1,000 hours of video no one is ever gonna watch. I don't know why that's so. I mean, I do know why it's so funny. It's like absolutely, it doesn't matter, you know? But, like, it is funny to me because I'm just like, fuck you people. Thanks for the fat positivity. It has made us way more happy with the body. Oh, I'm so glad to hear that. You had a positive fat experience today? That's amazing. Tell us about it. Fuck Noom. Like, y'all, it's so wild to see capitalist recuperation, which is when capitalism takes, like, legitimately radical anti-capitalist, like, politics that are pushing against capitalism and, like, washes them and then you, like, incorporates them into the status quo. That's recuperation. Co-opting also works, but, like, I don't know. I like recuperation. I like how it sounds. But yeah, so like I mean, it has been wild to just see that happen in real time, and it started with those ding dang dove ads, you know, like years ago, where it's just like people were doing this thing, and then like it got co-opted, and now look at fucking Noom. Wild. I'm gonna read what you say, God Pasta, but I'm not gonna read it into the stream because, like, that's... Oh, okay. Oh, you had a fat female OBGYN who wasn't terrible? That's amazing! I'm so happy for you. Listen, you gotta pass that information around to your local fats, because that shit is gold. That is... What's the rarest thing ever? It's like that. Gold's not as rare as a doctor, as a fat female doctor who's not terrible. What's the rarest thing? It's like having an alien I don't know, having the alien happen on your farm on Stardew. It's like A 0.111%. I mean, that is amazing. This is so rare. That is gold. You gotta tell people about that. Don't keep that a secret. Do not hide your light. Do not hide the fat doctor who's not terrible to fat people. Don't hide that light under a bushel. You gotta spread that around. I'm so happy for you, cause that shit is like stressful. Okay, back to this weird thing. If we knew that, we wouldn't be pumping all our resources into finding him. Right now, we're assigning each reporter a certain area in order to blanket the town. Shinada-san, can you cover Kumano Boulevard for us? That's the one area we're spread thin. Kumano Boulevard? Roger that. We're counting on you, Shinada-san. Make it happen. She isn't anti-polyamory. She doesn't use shitty language about diseases. Oh my god! That's... Oh my god! My shock! I'm like... What? That's astonishing. I am so thrilled for you. Thank the sweet baby Jojo Jesus. Yes. Never wish on Jesus's corpse, though. It's a little bit of a monkey's paw, y'all. It's a little bit of a monkey's paw situation. Josh was like, do you think Araki knows about the assumption? And I was like, he don't care about that. He don't care about that at all. I'm like, do I think he knows? No. Do I think he cares? No. He doesn't need to. Just a little monkey's paw as a treat. You know. Just a little equivalent exchange. Don't worry, sweetie. It'll be equivalent. Alright, it was this middle one. I'm gonna have to fight this man in this karate uniform. Alright, buddy. Let's do it! That's a good one. I like it when they flip. What? Oh, that's that book you were telling me about. Nice. Josh is packing books. I do want to read that. I want to look at it at some point. Okay. What's that? Oh, no. No. Go ahead and pack them. I just mean, at some point in the future, when we get all the books back out. Get him! He died. Oh, yeah. I mean, like... That's one of the things I said in that Faketopia video, where I was just like, you're telling me this is a real interview with a real fat activist, and, like, this person don't got nothing to say about medical fat phobia? Nothing? They don't have anything to say about job discrimination? Like, I mean, not being able to find clothes is actually a problem when clothes are a basic human necessity. It's not a nothing gripe, you know? Like, no. None of that. And I'm just like, this is not real. This is not real. Does this person, like, I'm like, whatever the UK, version of Lane Bryant is, I bet if you get a bunch of fat girls and people who wear feminine clothing who are fat together in the UK and say, hey, what about the UK Lane Bryant, they'll all become friends in 5 minutes. You think that person knows what that place is? No, because it's not real. Oh, am I supposed to be being sneaky? What the heck? Oh, maybe I need to walk not on the road. What am I looking for here? This better not be irritating. Ah! There's like there's one place that I know of that like I don't remember the name of it because like names are so difficult, but like I know that there's at least one shop where like they had like a little bit. Y'all may be too young for this, but there was a period around I want to say 2002 to roughly 2004 where Lane Bryant was good, and it was shocking. Like, it was still wildly expensive. It was 3 times the fucking price of other clothes, but like of like straight size clothes. But it was on trend. It was the like people would be like, "Oh my god, that looks great. Where did you get it?" Like that kind of thing that never happens when you wear shit from Lane Bryant. I mean, fuck you, Lane Bryant. You can get some. You like they deserve all of this. There was they put a hashtag up was like Ask Lane Bryant. They tried to do a little campaign one time. Whoo, they were not ready for that because people were like, "Oh, Lane Bryant, I do have some questions for you." And it starts with number 1, why do you suck? But yeah, there was a little bit of period where we were like, is Lane Bryant good? And then it was like, no, no, fuck. That was grim. That was a grim period. But, like, there was a store in the UK that had a similar thing. They did this, like, Beth Ditto collab that, like, sold out. People were, like, pouncing on it online, and, like, it was just, like, the thing. And then I think they went back to sucking. Megan, I love it when companies fuck around and find out. Lane Bryant was like, just kidding, that was a mistake. Yeah, yeah. Oh my god. I mean, if you're dedicated every so often, you can find something nice at Lane Bryant. But like you have to dig through so much ponchos with pom poms stapled to it, rick rack ass garbage. Like, come on, man. Did a toddler make this? What is wrong with y'all? Like, oh, one of my friends online sent me this TikTok that this girl had made, and it was so funny because she was like, "This is a part of my plus size clothes series called Where Are We Going with This?" And she was just like, "Where are we going in this? Where is she going?" And like, yes, where am I going? To the hee haw picnic? What is happening? And like, why plus size clothes? Why? Nobody told y'all not to make everything backless and with spaghetti straps. Like, nobody told y'all that an amount of plus size girls are toting around some tiggle bitties and they need to wear a bra. What the fuck? There was a period of time where you were just like, so this is nice. How am I gonna wear a bra? What is happening? Do y'all know anything about the people that you're ostensibly making clothes for? Who is this for? Because, like, sometimes it's, like, clearly for, like, grandma's cruise. And, like, whatever. Grandmas need to go on a cruise. I'm not opposed to it. And sometimes it's clearly, like, my job is very, very uptight. Okay, fine. I get it. But, like, sometimes it's just, like, real slutty clothes, but like they don't work right with the body shape. What are y'all doing? Like, can you make some slutty clothes that actually work right? What's wrong with y'all? Like, I need to wear a bra. Come on. Oh man, when I first got into fat activism and found a bunch of different like plus size stores to go to, like the thing was at that point was having a neckline that ended essentially at your belly button. It wasn't even plunging. It was just like, is this half a shirt? And then it was just like, well, tank tops it is. I mean, like, I don't mind a trashy slutty outfit, but like I do still need to wear a bra with that. Like, you know, it, and like it would be nice if you didn't assume everybody was 6 foot tall. Like when they make plus size clothes and they just embiggen it in every direction, and the like wrist hole is the size of a basketball, and it's like I'm 5'5". That's like average for like, you know, it's average at least for women and you know, I A5 I guess, but like in America it is, and like I would be buying pants like jeans and I chop 7 inches off the bottom of those things. Who is this? And like I love that for the tall girls, but like they were all like that. Why? It's ridiculous. The pants here always look like they are made for men with the waist of the pants is almost at my collarbone. Oh my god. Do you know I got dogpiled for weeks on Twitter for talking. I had bought from Universal Standard a dress in a petite, like, and I was like, "Oh my god. They've got plus size petites." 'Cause like all their stuff is in all the sizes. And like all the sizes. I think they go from like a 00 to a 36 or something like that. And I was like, "Oh my god. A dress in a petite length is really good for me because otherwise a lot of times it'll hit me like mid calf, and y'all know that's dumpy. I don't want to look dumpy. Why are you making me look dumpy? Cutting my legs off at a T length, the worst hem length, and like, and I was so excited about this dress and it hit me exactly below the knee. So cute. And I posted a picture and I was like, it's a petite. It's like, you know, they make plus size petites. And then like I guess somebody put it on Reddit because for like 3 weeks people were like, her, you're not petite, and I'm like, bro, it's about the petite is actually a technical term in feminine fashion about hem length. Could you fuck off? Oh my god. They think that petite means what it means in the vernacular usage, which is someone who is small in all ways, but in fashion, it simply means the length of the hems. That's it. Don't be weird. God. If I don't find this soon, I'm gonna fuck off on this. Whatever. Alright. You know what? I don't care about your pictures. How about that? Oh, well, shit. Let's just go do the thing. We were supposed to go meet the man and be like, hey, the man, you wanted to see me about something? Wait, am I close to the weapons doodly wad? Ah, pretty close. I'm gonna go fix my weapons. I put in that, oh, shit balls. I put in that, like, what sits. Oh, no, fuck you, man. No! No! I said I decline. Like, the good the good plus size brands, what they do is they don't, because like the way that clothes are made for ready to wear is they use a fit model. And so they get someone who is kind of in the middle of the range. So like usually for straight size clothes, it's someone who's around an 8, or it's like a size 8ish US, and is like of average height. And then they actually fit the pattern pieces like to that person, and then they do pattern adjusting up and down from there. But like the good plus size lines, what they do is they do the same thing, but their fit model is going to be a size 20 or 22. No, probably no, not a 20. You're going to be like a 18-20. So like your other fit model 8-10, plus size fit model 18-20, average height. And then that way the proportions work. That's why you might find some clothing stores actually fit you a little better and a little worse, and it has to do with whether or not the fit model that they're using matches your actual proportions of your body better or worse. So, sometimes you may be like, oh, this store, this stuff always fits really great, and in this store it's real hit or miss, or it doesn't really, like maybe the arm length might be, like it'll fit you because it's in your size, but maybe like the arm length is a little weird, or maybe it's a little loose in the arms where you don't want it to be, or maybe like, where the waist sits is a little bit off. Like that's because they're using a different fit model. Because like I mean, the thing is like ready to wear clothing is never gonna fit like something that's tailored, because it's not made for you, and everyone's body is different, so they have to kind of hit as wide of a range as they can, which is what they're usually trying to do, unless you're over a size 12, and then I guess you can eat shit. I've made the hex ham dress. I don't know what that is. Yeah, I learned about that in school because I did like I went to school for theater design, and like my goal was kind of to do more like scene painting or maybe stage managing or something, but like you got to do everything for the degree, and so I did costume design, which I liked, but man, it's not easy. And my costume design professor was a real stickler. And like, she would be like, this. It's not even that it would be like it's wrong. It would be like your seams are crooked. Like, I like. In a way, I did kind of go to school to learn how to sew, and I did. It was pretty cool. I mean, there were so many things wrong with that department that had to do with the guy who was running it, and that made a significant amount of the admin that you have to do to be in school very, very hard and horrible for me. But the actual coursework, the design coursework, I really loved. I loved it a lot. And I think it has been like, in people talk down art school, but like you can learn a lot, because like a design approach to problems is like can be incredibly invaluable, because like is he coming down here? it teaches you approaches to complex problems and projects that can be really helpful. I found them really helpful. And it's like it's not all about like learning to draw or learning how to use the equipment or learning like a specific like learning I learned how to do basic wiring. I learned how to weld. I learned how to like mix and pour cement. I learned so many things. But like even more than those skills, it's like this project has a hard deadline and a hard budget. And the people you are working with are theater people, so they are flaky at best and outright obstructive often. And you have got to make this thing go. And it taught me how to do something like that. And that is absolutely invaluable. It taught me through like the teachers I learned. Oh, I had such great teachers. My design teachers were so good. But also just through the experience of like being like, well, go do it. There's a lot to learn by doing. I learned how to plan and execute events. Yeah.
遅いぞ。ごめんごめん。時間が欲しい。報告を聞こう。分かった。どこから話せばいいかな。じゃあ。
Oh, yeah, Galpasta, I left theater for now literally because I cannot stand people not being reliable. Oh, yeah, I mean, like, around midway through my junior year, I was like, because everyone was like, stage managing, you'd be perfect. And I was like, but I will pass away from rage. Like, I will launch myself into the sun if I have to do this as my job. Wrangling all these fucking people who are just like, yeah, don't worry about it. And like, no! And there like has to be somebody doing that. But I'm like, but I don't want it to be me. Because like, just because you're good at doing something doesn't mean it's like a good idea to do it for your job.
名古屋組というのは極道組織として存在していたのではなく、この土地の自警団的な組織として15年前から存在してきたということか。
ああ、その名古屋組を動かしてきたのが15年前。俺と同じチーム、名古屋ワイバーンズの監督をしていた藤田さんだ。15年前、この町は東西を二分して、東上会と近江連合がそれぞれ島を持っていた。それぞれの組の資金源がワイバーンズを中心とした八百長による野球賭博だったってわけだ。
つまりお前の球界追放劇の真相は藤田が仕掛けた。東上会、近江連合、両組織の名古屋追放が全ての目的だった。
Yes.
藤田さんは監督を辞任した後も徹底的に全ての真相を隠し続けた。一方で名古屋組という極道組織があるかのように装い、その名前を利用し極道者の侵入を阻み続けた。まるで海外の秘密結社やマフィアのようにね。でもまあそれも昨日で終わりだ。いくら名古屋組が組織化されてても構成員は所詮普通の人たちだ。こうして真相がバレちまえば彼らはもう何もできない。
お前を襲った連中はどうなったんだ。
今朝全員が出頭したよ。牛島さんとミルクちゃんという俺が一番世話になった人が全員を説得したみたいでね。彼らは彼らで15年間ずっとこうなる日が来るんじゃないかって怯えて暮らしてたのさ。
辛いな、お前にとっては。
まあね。
He is taking this way better than I would.
まだ悲しんでられないよ。真相の奥に眠る
literally everyone this man knows has outright betrayed him, and they all tried to kill him. And I mean, this is denial, right? Because I'm just like, I would not be taking that very well at all. Like, not even one person betrays me, and I'm just like, well, now I'm going to be mad about this forever.
本当の敵をこの目で見るまではね。
どういうことだ？
昨日の夜、牛島さんたちに拉致された時にはっきり分かった。
Because of baseball, Megan says, well, to recap, yes, because of baseball, but it's because the Yakuza was involved in betting on baseball. And because of that, there was the presence of both the Omi and the Tojo in this town, and they were constantly fighting all the time, and it was super violent. And so, by throwing Shinada to the wolves for this match fixing thing, they got the police to come in and investigate, which pushed the Yakuza out because there was no reason for them to be there anymore. And then the people of the city decided to pretend there was a Yakuza family there, but there wasn't. It was just people. And then all of those people who know him, right? They banned him from baseball for life. Like, and he didn't even do it. And they basically sacrificed this guy to get the Yakuza out of their town because it was violent. But that sucks, you know, because like I'm just like, oh my god. I mean, I don't know. I just feel this so hard for this. I feel this part so hard, and I know it's goofy, but this part, like, I just want to tell y'all, when this part resolves, you better expect some tears, because like this hits me really hard because I'm not going to get into the specifics of it or tell the whole story again, but the TLDR recap is that I was so good at oil painting that I was considered a child prodigy. I got into the NYU Fine Arts Department admission. They don't do that. That's not open to just anybody. You have to. It's like Juilliard, you know? Like, that's how big of a deal it is. I think they only let like 25 people into that a year. And it's like people from all over the world trying to get in there because it like fast tracks you into the like upper levels of like art. Like, that was my dream, you know? And and my horrible father, who had my father encouraged me to apply, which I was very surprised by because he had always told me that art was, I mean, if you'll excuse the word, stupid and worthless. And like, but you know, you don't look a gift horse in the mouth. So I went with it. And like, when I got the acceptance letter, and I was so happy. And he looked at it and he was like, "What? What are you like fucking stupid? No, you can't do that." Um, so basically, he wouldn't let me go. They don't give scholarships to something like that. Um, and NYU is very expensive. Um, so I didn't get to go. There's a lot more to it. It was very bad. And essentially, why he said that he had encouraged me to apply because he didn't think that there was any possibility that I could get in. He also conveniently lost my entire portfolio, so I couldn't apply anywhere else. So, this. Like, you don't get a chance like that again, you know? It's kind of a once in a lifetime deal. So yeah, this part for me is a little, it's extremely close to home because even though it's like it seems like really over the top, like my father is an extremely floridly abusive over the top person. So um yeah. The last time I talked about that on Twitter, like legitimate, like I don't know, there were a couple of people that I didn't even know were following me who were like, I think writers on there's like a writer on a TV show and like some like a musician that I had heard of, and they were like, this is the most wretched thing I've ever heard of, because like if you are even close, right, to like the arts, like you know what a big deal that is. Like that, it was a big deal. I mean, I don't regret my life. I love my life. I have a great life. I hope my long COVID gets better and I don't like it when my back is out, but like I have a really good life. But like I was seriously like I can talk about this. Like it'll be fine. I just won't go into the details. I'll just talk about it and I won't like cry about it. But like it's impossible. It's impossible. Oh, thank you. I appreciate your comments. I'm just gonna scroll up a little bit and get back a hold of myself. Yeah, no, he lost my portfolio. The physical pieces and the slides, because this was so long ago you had to apply for these things with slides. He helped like make the fucking slides, you know? And then he lost them on purpose. Like, who fucking does that? That's like evil, you know? And I'm just like I don't know. Sometimes I'm just like, what would it have been like if I had had like parents who like I don't know thought that having a child who was good at art was like good? What would that have been like? Alright, so I'm just like, dreams,
彼らは決して殺しに慣れてる人間じゃない。藤田さんの指示で動いていたことは事実だが、この数日間街で起こったような事故を演出できるようには思えないんだ。
酒井という男が工事現場で事故死したあの件か。
それだけじゃない。実際俺も名古屋組のことを調べ始めてすぐ危険な目にあったし。
Babe, do you need help with that? Okay.
何日か前の東上会と近江連合の幹部が死んだ事故ってのも当然仕組まれた。
I mean, I will say I had incredibly supportive adults in my teachers. Public school teachers literally saved my life. And like, man, these people tried to talk to this man. Do you know what I mean? Like, every adult who had even a slight interest in my like welfare and well-being tried to talk to him, and he was so fucking pissed about it. Like, because people were like, what are you talking about? I mean, like, yeah.
罠だったんだろう。牛島さんたちがいくら名古屋組の構成員だからといって人を殴ることすら躊躇する彼らがそんな大胆な行動ができるとは俺には思えない。絶対に本職の連中が背後にいるはずだ。
謎の組織。名古屋組のさらに背後にいる極道組織がある。
Oh my god. Wheels within wheels.
やはりあの男が関係しているのは間違いなさそうだな。
あの男？なんだあんた、藤田さんの背後にいる人間に心当たりでもあるのか？
俺が名古屋組を追いかけていたのはその男と名古屋のつながりを明らかにするためだ。だがこれ以上のことは藤田から直接聞くしかないだろう。ご苦労だった。約束の報酬だ。
え？
もう仕事は終わりだ。俺は東京に戻る。お前はここに残って借金の整理と新しい職探しでもするんだな。
ちょっと待ってよ、あんた藤田さんに会うつもりなのか？だったら俺も一緒に行くって。俺もあの人にはいろいろ聞かなきゃならないことがあるんだからさ。
ここから先は俺の仕事だ。もう手を引くんだ、達夫。
え？達夫ってあんた。
俺を覚えているか？
え？
堂島だ。お前と同じカムロ西高にいた。
It's Tiger, y'all!
え？堂島ってまさかあの…あれどこだ
Shinada, you got your yearbook?
1組にいた学年1位の子の名前だった気がするんだけど。
確かに俺は1組だったがそのアルバムには載ってない。
なんで
Akira Nishikiyama of the Dojo Thank you for the bit.
大学
3年の夏にちょっと揉め事を起こしてな。それで退学。結局引率になっちまった。
引率って少年院？
カムロ工業の連中とやり合っちまったんだ。
カムロ工っていや甲子園の東東京予選の決勝で当たったあの都内一のワル高校。
Hey, Miss Heathen. God, I love the Yakuza games. Yes.
夏の大会の決勝前日にカムロコを相手にたった一人で喧嘩したっていうのは。
俺だ。
覚えてるよ。あの時カムロコのヤンキーたちにうちの野球部の連中が決勝戦辞退しろって脅迫されててさ。でも決勝戦の前日になって急にカムロコのヤンキーたちが全員病院送りになった。おかげで俺らは決勝戦にも無事出て甲子園に行けたんだ。
で結局甲子園では1回戦で澤田がいた中京学院で1対2で負けたんだよな。ヒットはお前のホームランのみ。火災の待合室のテレビで観戦したよ。
でもまさか君があの時俺らを救ってくれた人だったなんて。でも一体どうしてそんなことを。
お前ら野球部が甲子園に出ること、それがあの頃の俺、いやカムロ西高全員にとっての
Dreams! Ding 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 ding! Dreams!
ああ、夢ってのは叶える人間がいてこそ思い描ける。まさにあの頃の俺らにとって甲子園出場ってのは夢だったんだ。それが敵対する高校の手によって壊されようとしていた。だが当時俺にはそれを守る
Yo, Baby Daigo, a little bit of a punk. A little bit of a scrapper.
腕力があった。だから俺にとってその夢を守ることは自分の夢を守ることに等しいことだったんだ。
わかる気はするけどさ、それで退学して少年院ってさ、君がそこまで犠牲になる必要はなかったんじゃないの？
バカな話だと思うかもしれないが、人間ってのは勝手に他人に夢を託す。自分の叶えられなかった夢、思いを乗せその背中を見続ける。そうやって自分の叶えられなかった夢を他人の背中を借りて具現化することで、逆に自分の身の回りで起こる現実を受け入れ生きてゆくんだ。いつか自分もあの人のように夢を叶えられる日が来るかもしれないと思いながらな。
だからなんで。
That's kind of beautiful.
夢がなかったからな。でも夢のなかった俺でも人の夢を応援することくらいはやってみたいと思ったんだ。
Beefy men are having
俺は
feelings!
親の家業を継ぐことが決まっていた。俺にとっては高校を卒業することより俺らの夢を背負って甲子園を目指す奴らを応援することの方が重要だったんだ。俺はあの時甲子園でホームランを打つお前の背中を見ることができたから、今もこうして目を背けたくなるような現実に向き合って生きることができているのかもしれない。達夫、お前には勝手に感謝してるんだ。
堂島君、ひょっとして今の君の仕事って。
東上会6代目会長。まあ今素性を隠して行方をくらませている最中だがな。
マジ？
だからここから先は俺に任せてくれ。この件、仇のお前がこれ以上深入りするのは危険すぎる。もうお前は十分人に夢を与えてくれた。今度は俺がお前の失った夢を取り戻す番だ。
なんだよそれ。
全てに型がついたら球界に取り合ってお前の永久追放処分を取り消させる。選手としての復帰が無理ならコーチ、監督として復帰できるように掛け合うつもりだ。今はとりあえずその金を使って身の回りを整理しておけ。安心しろ。今の俺は腕力以外の力も持ってる。お前が失った15年、俺が巻き戻す。
Damn, Dayo!
東京に着いたらまた連絡する。それじゃ。
Whoa!
結局は同じかよ。
どういうつもりだ。
15年前と同じだっつってんだよ。ヤクザに振り回されて夢を失って、ヤクザに助けられて夢を取り戻すだ。そんなんじゃ 俺の夢は戻ってこねえよ。誰かの権力を使って球界に復帰したって意味ねえんだよ。
分かってる。だが現実を見るんだ、達夫。このままじゃお前は一生この町でその日暮らしをすることになる。お前は人に夢を見せる側の人間だ。どんな経緯があったにせよ、お前には球界に戻る資格がある。
It's
もっと
crime
現実に目を
time!
向けろ。過去にこだわっても。
Damn! He is a for real, like, Shanada stan. I'm like, why can't someone rich and connected be a stan of me? Because I will take your money and your connections. Thank you very much. I absolutely would.
お前の失った時間は取り戻せない。達夫。
Oh shit!
勝手に語ってんじゃねえよ。
Holy shit, he is ripped. Oh my god!
こっちはこの15年素振り5000回、腕立て腹筋1000回、一日たりとも休んじゃいねえんだ。
お前、
あんたに言われなくても俺は自分の手で取り返す。
It is time to strip fight.
失ったホームランをこの手でな。
Oh!
力で止める
Bitch,
しか
it's
ない。
on!
死ぬと分かっている場所に行かせるわけにはいかない。極道としてもお前の友人としてもな。
And that's your sugar
俺
daddy.
がそんなにやわな男かどうか確かめてみるんだな。
覚悟はいいな、達夫。
Oh! Beefy men having feelings, punching their feelings into each other. Alright, what do we got? Well, I've got the snowman hammer. It's actually pretty good. Doodly doodly doo. It's not a little bit scary with a knife, but I'll take it. Freeze! Oh. No, Daigo! Oh, no! I think this might be too slow. Oh, Daigo, stop kicking me! This is rude. Oh, Daigo, why? Oh no, Daigo has died! Well, I guess that's it. I mean, I'd be done too at that point. Oh! Oh! How you like that, dress pants? I might be higher. I think that man is glowing. I mean, why not both?
どうや、これなら文句ないでしょ。
ああ、俺の負けだよ。
Tiger really likes having his ass beat.
それじゃ俺も一緒に東京に。
もう止めはしない。 好きにしろ。達夫、もう動けるな。
任しといて。
なら今のうちにできる限りの準備をしておくんだ。東京で何が起きるかわからんからな。
ああ、分かった。
I'm gonna save! Witness me! Okay, there we go. Saving the game. Okay. Yep, still happening. We have witnessed the save. Thank you. And we're back in Shinada's apartment, and we're leaving Shinada's apartment. Posture check. Okay. Ugh. Alright. Sit up a little bit better. Thank you. We're not going to Tokyo until Illinois, so we're gonna go do stuff now. Like, for one thing, I definitely haven't eaten all the foods. Or drinking all the drinks. So let's... Oh, fuck off, man. No. No. Boo! Oh. Get him! Oh! That one came back in 0. I remember it. You flip a dude. Bronze plate. Oh, abilities! Hurrah! Phoenix Spirit. My ground cleaving slide. That's what I wanted. Ooh, that looks nice. Alright, so I want to go to the drugstore. Because oh no! Hey! Are you taking part in the Victory Road? Absolutely not!
Huh.
Yeah, why? The name's Shoji Konishiro, and I'm here to kick your ass! You don't sound like a local. You from out of town? Yeah, I've been traveling a lot to train. Picked up a little tiny bits of dialects here, there, everywhere. No kidding. Guess you're probably tougher than you look then, 'cause you look like a wiener. Nah, I ain't much more than your average run-of-the-mill martial artist, you feel me? Anyway, let's get ready to rumble. Must we rumble? Oh no! Butt bumps! That did it. Can't get butt bumped to death. That's embarrassing. Man, this Victory Road thing ain't a piece of cake. It's the whole thing. You ever try to eat a whole cake? It's not easy. Guess I better uncap myself.
Huh?
Me. Oh, this is that guy from Yakuza 3! Meaning? You know, uncap myself. Unleash my true potential. Become as strong as I always knew I could be. Oh, so you were holding back after all. I was wondering why a guy you trained all over the